Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for January 3rd, 2017. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, I thought I did pretty well, but a couple people got some or several ship scans, with Marvin taking the lead at a total of 820, 800, with 780. T-Labs Petty, Max Rimmer, and myself at 720. Buffa 2241 at 690. Alex Novos Latte? I'm not sure. I'll call it Ate. At 640. All told, 47 people number, and I'm going to go in blind again. So let's see what we have today. Today we have Sensor with no ship upgrades. Haven't had really much in the way of ship upgrades for a while. Unknown infestation types on Government A. Government ships tend to be a little bit smaller than the others. That said, this is a very large room to start in. And there's nothing in this room. That's not really very good. I'm gonna open D7 to start with. Unknown infestation types means we want to take care of swarm or slime protocols, which actually and we want to be cautious of potential swarms. Now the bad news is I don't really have much to do here. I can open D9, but outside of that, I really can't properly investigate any further without additional resources. Which means this might be a relatively short run. It also means that I'm going to be leaving D9 open for a lot longer than I'd like, not knowing whether or not slime is on the ship. That said, as much as I don't like doing it and regret having done it earlier, I'm going to do this again. Now I know D9 and D11 don't go to the same room just because of how room shapes work, so I know there must be two rooms there. Alright, I'm going to take the chance. It's been a while. Okay. So now I do have a problem. I'm going to go ahead and swap this back. I don't want to lose any more than necessary, if I'm going to lose anything at all. And what I'm going to have to do here is open a door and run. And I could get unlucky, depending on what is in the room, depending on the size of the room. I think I'm going to go with R4. Now, currently my theory, because I haven't heard anything that sounded like swarm, I haven't been especially close, but I get the feeling these are leapers that I've encountered. kind of regret not dropping a sensor in R6 as well. Of course, I can't gather. Good. That's definitely Swarm. Close. Let's see if I can lure it into D19. I still don't know about R5. Oh no. That is extremely bad. Again, because of the difference between D11 and D8, I know those aren't the same room. I'm not sure if my mic has been backwards or not. I just noticed that it was off. Oops. I do that periodically because I clear my throat. So far, I am aware of 3 infestation types. Hello! Hello! Got a trap. Got a gather. Got an extra gather. I'm diversifying. Can't swap while it's moving, because of course. As far as the trap goes, I don't know why I navigated one there. So those were the only modules in there? Yeah. The other problem being I can't really safely... Well, I mean, that's a thing I can do. Okay. So I want to move these out. Bring everything in here. I want... damage anything in here, as far as I'm aware. Okay, that is a problem now, isn't it? I'm glad I waited. Fortunately, it doesn't seem, just based on time constraints, that we have slime. Only I have two very large rooms to work with in case I do have slime. I suspect on with multiple enemies. I have seen that happen before, but it's extremely unlikely. Give this a little bit of time. Less time. I think I know which ones are 6, but... Okay, I know which ones are 6. There is a vent in here as well. So I was right about that. Which means I can't trust this room for further exploration. Door 21 is being attacked, okay? Okay, it looks like it did stop attacking door 21. Let's check A3. I have never seen... Oh. I've never seen a ship have... This is also huge for a government A. I mean, A's are big, but government ships are usually tiny. I've never seen a ship have three vents, so... Airlock 2 is failing. R5, I don't know. It might or might not. I don't know if one of my drones has to have the trap for the trap boom to work. Okay. Okay, that means I can open D31 and see what's in there. I know whatever's through one, but I don't know if there are any doors open. Okay. So the swarm bits didn't stay on my ship. Okay, doors closed. No generator, no goodies. Can't pick it up because I don't have the trap on me. And I don't have the sensor on one because I swapped it with the trap. I am terrible at juggling. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. Not that it really matters, but still. Okay, so R9 is compromised with a vent. A2 is compromised with vacuum. Or, well, whatever room that is. Airlock 2 is compromised. At this point is open D29 and hope. Now, if I'm going to take that chance, I'm putting a trap in here. I don't have the traps. I am really not doing well. Okay, no, we're good. what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open D29, move forward, generate, and D11. Because that's really the only thing I can do to explore more of the ship. And if anything comes through, I'll blow it up. How long have I been in here? 20 minutes. I'll admit, I probably am one of the slower people to play this. It's probably why I'm usually not last on the leaderboard, last in the order. Not just because I record, but I do. Okay, well that's good news and bad news. Door 12 is being attacked. Yep. No, that's gonna stop though. Okay. What else can I see here? D29 is clear. Drop a sensor. I mean, I don't really need a sensor in there. There's, you know, other problems. Okay, what about D33? Okay. May only be there are only 2 infestations, because I've got obvious signs of swarm and sentries. The sentries are, again, obvious. But I only have that one thing in R5. Then again, it hasn't attacked any doors, so I guess that probably is a leaper. I'm gonna keep the trap. Okay, well that's 1 scrap, and I'm going a long way to get it, but I have a reason to as well. I am taking my sweet time on this ship, that's for sure. This one should be relatively quick. Oh! It stuck them out in space. Ah, interesting. Okay, nothing has come through. I am highly doubtful there's anything in here. Actually, wait here. Shush. Shush. Come over here and lay down. Oh god! No, no, no! No, no, no! When did that happen? So that's good news and bad news. I don't know that it warned me about D25. I should have let it wander. I'm gonna play this a little safe. Little safe. Not entirely, though. Alright, I'm done. There's 2 rooms, but I cannot safely check them, is the short version. The problem is, I could have swarm wandering between R6 and R14, but I can be pretty confident that the sentry, which are pretty good at exploring a ship, only traveled... or the sentry that I killed is the one from R4. That means there's 2 rooms that I haven't checked, but I can't open or close D25. And... could do is very quickly with one put a sensor into R15, but I couldn't lock it in place, and that simply wouldn't be safe because I still couldn't guarantee R4. There could be 3 enemies roaming around that space, and I would never know. So I am done with that. I have 1 trap left, but I think I used them to good effect, and I got extremely fortunate that the sentry dropped 3 scrap. The only other thing to really consider is the rooms behind door 20 and 19 must be small. They have to be too wide. I say too wide because that's the width of a door. And they have to fit within that width less than R4. So they're pretty small. So I think I've probably gotten as much as I can out of this ship. I don't have any terminals, and even if I did, they would be in those 2 rooms, and that's it. So I'm done. I don't see anything else that I can do. I don't think I can do this any better. It took me a long time, but sometimes you have to work through a ship, so I'm okay with that. I can type as well. Total score is 860, 13 scrap in total. No fuel. I did find the fuel, and I did get it. Well, I mean, there was nothing to get, but that's the point. I did find 2 drones, and it said I only had 7 upgrades. Yeah, that's right, because the tow is on... So I got 2 drones, 2 upgrades. Because normally you have 3 and 5. So, how did I do? 860, excellent, is the score to beat. Whew. I can see that Andres Sissner, he probably fell afoul of A5. I'm glad that I checked that twice. I don't really think about vents until I see them usually, so that could have ended up very badly. Deno 14 has an 800. He probably left a little bit earlier, or he got less scrap from the sentry if he was able to get that. And Dark Disciple had a 540, which tells me he probably lost a drone, maybe 2. Depending on other factors. But 540 is probably pretty close to the starting score. He might not have even gotten very far. May never know. Excuse me. So, if you haven't done your own run yet, as I've been suggesting this week, go in blind. Next time, don't watch my video until afterward. I greatly appreciate the view, I greatly appreciate the comments, but I think Duskers is best experienced with a clean slate. Having done these for a few days now, the more and more I'm convinced, I'm glad that I don't have that extra level of, oh, somebody had a 0 score, there's probably Swarm. Oh, somebody had a 542, there's probably Radiation. I'm glad that I don't have that. It's a much more fulfilling experience. Nonetheless, if you have done your own run, do please leave a comment. There's a lot of things that can go differently on today's run, and everyone does things a little bit differently. If you're checking out my videos, and Marvin's videos, and Copper's videos, and Neg's videos, I know that's a lot of videos, but we all have a little bit different playstyle. Neg is crazy as can be. Copper has done amazing things with what we're given sometimes. Marvin pulls things out, and he doesn't think he gets lucky with that ship scan, but he's gotten it a couple days now. And I do my thing, which is usually overcautious, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So feel free to join in that crowd and start posting your own videos and let us know. Or, at the very least, post a comment on how your own run went, whether it was good or bad. What you found and what was different from my run. I'd love to hear of those other experiences. If you enjoyed the video, do please like, and have a good day.